Statues. Human beings feel the need to leave a legacy. Since ancient times, people have aspired to record the achievements and victories of their heroes, immortalizing them through statues. Through pop culture, we have been inspired, our hearts touched. We have laughed, we've cried, we've felt feelings of defeat and feelings of triumph. Generally, we have felt joy from all our favorite characters. And through these statues, Prime One Studio brings that joy to you. Founded 8 years ago, Prime One Studio designs and manufactures high-end collectible products with great precision and meticulous attention to detail that's never existed before. They always aim to deliver majestic beauty and pleasant surprises to their fans through the 3 highs: high quality, high detail, high end, providing powerful masterpieces to their customers and making dreams from all over the world come to life. Together with Prime One Studio staff, we would like to introduce some of our favorite and most popular statues and some upcoming products as well. We'll be showing masterpieces from DC, anime, video games, and much more. We have a lot of surprises for you, and everyone here is very excited. So let's get started with some awesome product reveals. Prime One Studio Next Level Showcase.
Flashback 8 years ago to our very first license and our very first product, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. At this time, there was no Megatron statues on the market, and us here at Prime One Studio are huge Megatron and Transformers fans. We were so happy to bring that statue to the world. 8 years later, in celebration of our anniversary, we are once again proud and pleased to bring you Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. Along with that, this week we will be releasing for pre-order the long-awaited, highly anticipated Transformers Dark of the Moon Megatron. We're going to take some time in this segment of the video to review both of these breathtaking statues. And now we're going to take some time to review these 2 masterpieces. So, starting at my left here, we have our Museum Master Line Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. Fun fact, our second product ever was actually Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. It was very popular, limited edition, sold out super fast. A lot of people wanted it and they couldn't get their hands on it, so we figured for our 8-year anniversary, we would bring Optimus Prime back to you. So let's take some time and talk about this beautiful statue. So taking a look at the head here, we have these intricate Cybertron markings on his face shield. I also want to point out the really cool blue LED lights. Moving down, we also have LED lights coming out of right here. And this is where you really get to notice the beautiful paint job that we put into this. You know, we got rust in the right spots where it has to be. It's clean where it's supposed to be. We really took it from the movie, and this is such an accurate Optimus Prime paint job. Just looking at the detail as well, I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see all the cool little gears, the wheels, the automobile parts, the robot parts, really cool stuff. Just a breathtaking masterpiece we have here. And speaking of breathtaking, this pose is a command pose. We wanted to do something that showed Optimus Prime's leadership. And this is what nothing else does it but this. Also take note that we're gonna have many switch outs for this, so you gotta check that out as well. I actually wanna show you guys what I have right here. If you guys remember from the scene, this is when he tore Grindor's head in half. So if you order our exclusive version, you will actually receive Grindor's head torn in half here for display. And if you remember this scene from the movie, it was when he was fighting Megatron, Starscream, and Grindor, one of the best fight scenes in all of the movies. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please check it out on our website. It is available for pre-order now. And now we would like to reveal our long-awaited Museum Masterline series, Transformers Dark of the Moon Megatron. We know you guys have been waiting for this for a long time, and we are so very proud from the bottom of our hearts to show you during this video and release for pre-order this week. So let's talk about Megatron. So let's start with the pose here. We have taken direct inspiration from the Dark of the Moon film, the Africa scene. You may remember this scene, so iconic. Megatron's walking through the sandstorm. He's battle damaged from his last fight in the last movie with Optimus Prime. His cloak is flowing through the wind, and you may remember those words, "All hail Megatron." We wanted to bring this breathtaking moment to you and to your collection with our Megatron statue. So let's talk a little bit in detail about the Megatron statue, starting with his head. As with Optimus Prime, we have the LED lights. His being red as he is a Decepticon. As I said before, he was really battle damaged from the last movie, last fight with Optimus Prime. So we show that. We have the lens meter Decepticons repairing his damaged head. And as an extra, we also have extra lens meter Decepticons. You can throw these anywhere around him. If you remember throughout the movie, they were always trying to repair him, these little annoying things. Just a great added extra for the statue. Moving down, I'd like to point out the rust work and the paint work and the paint job. All the intricate details right here. The cool chains hanging down, just creating just a amazing, awesome Megatron image. I'm going to spin this around a little bit so you can see, of course, the iconic cloak. I don't know how many times he took it off and put it back on in the movie, but this cloak adds so much to Megatron's image. And it can actually be displayed with or without the cloak. So if you'd like to see more of Megatron's body, more detail there, it can be displayed either way. Moving down, I'd like to point out the base. This time in our base, we've added a really cool sand effect, and from afar and up close, it looks real. The sand looks real until you touch it, but it's made out of a polystone, and it's really cool, and we added it, and we thought it would be amazing to add this to the base, to add that effect and really bring the feeling of the movie to you, to your home, and to your collection. High-end, high-quality, high detail is what we've done with this statue here, and we hope you enjoy it. Check it out for pre-order soon. Thank you for watching our video review. Next, we have a special video in connection to the first Transformer ever shown in a Michael Bay film. Stay tuned. DC Comics Incorporated is an American comic book publisher. They're one of the largest, oldest, and most successful American comic book companies. Prime One Studio has created many statues across the DC universe, including characters from video games, comics, and movies. Video games, including the monumental Batman Arkham series. Comics, including the very popular Hush series, as well as the gritty Dark Knight Metal series. Characters such as Batman, Superman, villains such as Joker, Doomsday, as well as the many powerful female heroines and villains in the DC universe. Our statues that are based on the movies are recreated exactly as portrayed in the movie, while statues based on the comics are recreated using Prime One Studio's next level 3D modeling. We have many upcoming projects with DC Comics, and DC will always be a pillar of inspiration for our creative process. We hope you enjoy what we have in store for you. Connecting the old with the new. Prime One Studio is very pleased to reveal the latest upcoming addition to our Museum Masterline DC series, Batman Batsuit version 7.43 from the Batman Arkham Knight video game. Now, this is very important to us because we have been continuously expanding and adding to our Museum Masterline DC series ever since our first Batman and our first DC statue, MMDC-01, sitting here to my left. Now, it's MMDC-45. We're going to take some time in this segment of the video to talk about our latest Batman masterpiece. So, I would like to start and tell you guys a little bit about the Batsuit. You're probably wondering, what is Batsuit version 7.43? 7.43 was the main Batsuit used in Arkham City, and the very first Batsuit and the very first skin you see in the Arkham Knight video game. And we just wanted to bring you guys another amazing addition from the Arkham Knight video game. So we're going to talk a little bit about the entire statue. This is in 1/3 scale. Let's start with the bottom. I'm going to give you guys a quick little 360. So just a quick review from the bottom up, because I really love the base, so we're going to start with that. Give you guys a quick little rotation. Now, this base, you may have seen it before. It is the same base from the Arkham Knight Catwoman with the 3 gargoyles. The gargoyles just adding so much to Batman's presence here. His cape is a fabric cape, but it's a posable fabric cape. I'd like to talk a little bit about the Batsuit. A little bit different from the one in Arkham City. It's a lot more aesthetic. You know, and we have our Batman with this amazing pose, grappling hook in hand. We're going to have some switch outs for this as well. And this is just, we love to bring you guys another Batman. So if you missed out on MMDC-01, it is currently sold out. Sorry about that, but we have another amazing Batman statue for you. We will be having this available for pre-order very soon, so stay tuned via our website, social media, and all that. Thank you so much for listening.
DC キャラクターの中で今最も人気の女性キャラと言っても過言ではないハーレークイーン。こちらは人気ゲームシリーズアーカムシリーズ第2作目バットマンアーカムシティよりアーカムシティ版のハーレークイーンです。すでに発売されているアーカムナイト版の衣装とは打って変わってタイトなパンツ姿がかっこいいと可愛いをうまく両立させています。アーカムシティのハーレーは他の作品と比べてアナーキーさもありながらよりギャングらしくというか戦闘的な一面が強く出ているかもしれません。早速ベースから見ていきましょう。このハーレークイーンのロゴすごいね、サイコロとバラがあって凝ってるんですよ。もうこのベースだけでもすごいかっこいいなと思います。あとこのウイスキーの瓶が転がってるんですけど、このウイスキーの瓶の先にウイスキーがこぼれている様子もちゃんと再現されているので、すごいリアル感があってうまく表現されてるなっていうポイントですね。で、こちらのぬいぐるみのジョーカー、後ろ次元爆弾になってます。そう、ちゃんとハーレーがジョーカーに対する愛が溢れているというか、ハーレーらしさが出てるなって感じますね。そしてこちらのハンマー、もうハーレーと言ったらハンマーじゃないでしょうか。映画とかコミックの方でもおなじみのハンマーですよね。後ろこれ可愛くないですか。これハーレーちゃんの帽子でバットラングが刺さっているピエロなんですけど、なんといってもこれ揺れるんですよ。すごい可愛くて、で箱もハーレーがよくねお洋服とかについているトランプのマークちゃんと表現されていて、すごい可愛いなと思います。でバットラング、こちらだけじゃなくて椅子にもなんと刺さってるんですよ。このレザー調の椅子なんですけど、この黒い紐がハーレーの衣装っぽくてすごい可愛い椅子になってますね。で横ですね。横も見てみましょう。横なんですけどバットはあれですね、スーサイドスクワットとかにも出てきたと思うんですけど、ハンマーとバットの豪華仕様みたいな感じですごい気に入ってますね。ベースが凝っているんですけど、ハーレーちゃんも凝っていて、でこのお洋服とか指先ですね、指先はちゃんと黒いマニキュアもしっかりプリントが丁寧にされてあります。でハーレーちゃんなんですけど、この腕とお腹にあるジョーカーのタトゥーもしっかりプリントされているので、間近でぜひ見てほしいなと思います。でハーレーちゃんの肌ですね、肌も本当リアルで本当の人間の肌みたいな感じで血色感がすごいうまく忠実に再現されてると思います。で衣装なんですけど、衣装もレザー調というかかっこいいアナーキーな感じがしっかりと表現されていますよね。こちらのハーレーちゃんの顔、可愛いんですけどヴィランっぽさ、悪可愛いみたいな感じの表情なんで、すごい顔のクオリティもぜひ間近で見ていただきたいです。プライムワンスタジオでは通算4体目のハーレークイーン、ミュージアムマスターライン、バットマンアーカムシティ、ハーレークイーン、ぜひコレクションに加えていただきたいアイテムです。
In this segment of our online showcase, we'll be giving you guys a quick review on our DC Metal Dark Knight line. Now, we have some really cool statues for you here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the DC Metal line, but it's an amazing series released by DC across 6 issues and multiple tie-in books. Really quick, the story, if you aren't familiar with it, basically Batman comes across a dark multiverse, which is parallel to the normal DC multiverse, and these multiverses are somehow connected through these special metals that Batman has been exposed to throughout his endeavors and adventures, hence the name DC Metal. So, what happens is there are these parallel evil Batmen called the Dark Knights. We have 5 out of the 7 for the line today that we're going to show you. And we're going to give you guys a quick overview of these awesome 1/3 scale Dark Knights. Starting to my left here, we have the Red Death. This is a speedster Bruce Wayne combo hailing from Earth -52. Now, in this Batman's universe, he lost Robin, as many have. He lost Robin and just affected him in a different way and actually allowed him to take on a more extreme style of crime fighting. Through this extreme style of crime fighting, he sought out the Flash for the Speed Force, actually forced him and drove the Flash into the Speed Force, therefore obtaining the Speed Force, and the birth of the Red Death is here. One really cool thing about the Red Death is the difference between him and the way the Flash runs. When the Flash runs, you see a lot of electricity. However, Bruce Wayne, you see these dark bats flying off, and we wanted to show you that on this base here. Really cool dynamic pose, and the first that we'll show you for our Dark Knights. Behind him, right here, we have another evil Dark Knight. This is Bruce Wayne from Earth 32. In this, his origin story is basically when Bruce Wayne watched his parents die, he experiences some fear, right? Every Bruce Wayne experiences some fear when his parents die, and that's what drives Bruce Wayne. However, -32 Bruce Wayne felt no fear. He felt no fear, only courage, only tenacity. Therefore, the Green Lantern Corps, seen that, they came to him and they gave him a ring. However, in this universe, Batman did not use that ring for good. He used that ring to immediately try to kill Joe Chill, his parents' killer. And the ring wouldn't let him do it at first. However, Bruce Wayne's willpower was so strong that he actually broke the ring and was able to kill with it. Hence the birth of the Downbreaker, another evil Dark Knight. And we are so happy to give you this beautiful pose, beautiful Green Lantern Batman, also known as the Downbreaker. To my right here, hailing from Earth -11, this is Bryce Wayne, also known as the Drowned. A little backstory on the Drowned. Everything in Earth -11 is actually flipped. So instead of Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle, we have Bryce Wayne and Sylvester Kyle. And actually, Sylvester Kyle, her husband at the time, was killed by metahumans, which caused Bryce Wayne to go on this crazy rampage trying to kill all metahumans in the world. It actually drove her crazy, and actually drove her to kill Aquawoman in her universe. By killing Aquawoman with her own trident, she actually engineers herself to become underwater, to have Aquawoman's powers or Aquaman's powers, and actually becomes a Dark Knight. Beautiful statue here. Please notice the translucent resin. We love using that. We love giving you guys a really good feel, especially an underwater feel, and we've really captured it for you with this beautiful pose. This is the Drowned. And behind the Drowned here, we have the Merciless. This is Batman from Earth -12. This Batman, really cool story as well. They all have cool origin stories. This Bruce Wayne here was actually in a crazy big fight with Ares and Wonder Woman. Him and Wonder Woman were teaming up to fight Ares because Ares he wanted to take over the world. He just had no chill at the time, right? Had no chill at the time. Therefore, they actually finally beat Ares, and his helmet, the powerful Ares, the god of war, his helmet, Bruce Wayne donned it. Bruce Wayne dons it even though Wonder Woman is telling him not to. Bruce Wayne dons the helmet, becomes corrupted, and becomes merciless. Bruce Wayne's thinking the whole time during this is, I can use this power for good. I can use this power to kill cleanly. I can do what Ares wanted to do, but better with my intellect. However, just as the prophecy would say, he will be corrupted by this. This Batman, very powerful, museum pose, very powerful base. Actually, the memorial of Diana is actually right here, part of the base. I think you guys are going to love the armor, love the sword, love seeing Batman in a way like this. And like I said, this is not your normal Batman, not your normal Bruce Wayne. This is the Merciless. And last but not least, the leader of the Dark Knights, the Batman Who Laughs. You guys have probably already seen this already. It's available for pre-order now on our website. The Batman Who Laughs, hailing from Earth -22. If you aren't familiar with the story, let me tell you. Batman, Bruce Wayne, was actually in a fight with Joker. He vows not to kill Joker, but Joker does so much in -22. In -22, he kills Commissioner Gordon. He recreates the death of his parents in front of Bruce Wayne's eyes, all while blowing up hospitals, blowing up schools, blowing up everything. There had to be a last joke. There had to be a last joke, and there was. And this actually caused Bruce Wayne to finally kill the Joker. However, in doing so, it released a toxin which would slowly turn Bruce Wayne into the Batman Who Laughs. And the Batman Who Laughs, after destroying everything in his own universe, actually gets called upon by Barbados and the rest of the Dark Knights to take over and merge the Dark Universe with the normal multi-universe. So we have 5 of the 7 out of the line right here. We have The Drowned actually also available for pre-order now. These will be released shortly. I hope you guys enjoy this amazing DC Metal Dark Knight setup that we have for you right here. Just owning the whole collection and the whole line is going to be great. We would love to show this. Definitely one of our favorites. Just look at this base on the Batman Who Laughs. These are all the most evil Bruce Waynes you will ever come across. And we thank you so much for joining us on this. We have collaborated with many artists over the years in concept design in the effort to take the expressive work of these creators and fully bring that passion to life, to your collection, and to the world. In this segment, we have multiple interviews from some amazing artists that we have collaborated with. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, my name is Ryan Brown. I'm a comic book artist. I've worked for Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, 2000 AD, Heavy Metal magazine, IDW. Worked for various movie companies as well on concept art. When it comes to art, you know, people would say my work is photorealistic, but I would say it's more believable rather than photorealistic. It's all about light and movement and trying to make the paper look like it's three-dimensional. Textures and things like that. I'm working with a company at the moment called Prime 1 Studio. Produce a lot of absolutely top-notch statues. We're working together on this project. It's actually a DC character. Can't really say an awful lot about what it is, but I think everybody's gonna love it. So I basically need to go now, and thanks everybody for listening, and you know, I've got stuff to paint, so I'll see you again.
Hey friends, how you doing? I'm Jorge Jimenez, a DC artist. I have worked in Super Sons, Justice League, Superman, and now Batman. In that super project, I tried to convey the essence of the characters. It was so important to me that them, Joker and Punchline, was so powerful, but scary, you know? QT1 series, that's awesome, I love it. In the design of our statues, I included two of them, Harley Quinn in Punchline and Batman in Joker. That's the perfect complement. Prime 1 has the best 3D modelers, no doubt. They are able to capture all the details of the characters. It's a product of special quality. And that is why I'm very, very happy to work with them. This doesn't end here, no. We have more projects in mind. And I'm very, very excited to showing you. Hope you like it. Thank you, friends.
Hey, my name is Will Sliney. I've been an artist in some of the biggest comic books over the last decades, getting to draw some of the biggest franchises. And naturally, I was extremely excited when Prime 1 invited me to be a part of one of their projects. I was a huge fan of Batman Beyond when it came out. I mean, who wasn't? It's an incredible cartoon. But to get to give a spin on this character, to give him some new life is amazing, especially with the talented artists that are inside of Prime 1. I mean, when I've been studying comic book art, I've been studying sculpture, I've been studying, digital sculpture to help me improve my anatomy, to help thinking about things in the round. And I've really gone down a rabbit hole of looking at this incredible hard surface modeling that some of these sculptors do. So it's been amazing to see these initial drawings that I would have come up with the team and see their artists bring them into this world of incredible sculpture, of an incredible detail to produce such an incredible statue. It's just been mind-blowing. The perfect design for Batman Beyond already exists. It's that Bruce Timm and Paul Dini design from the cartoon that's really elegant and really slick. But this is something different. It's when you give this nugget of a design and see it come to life in such an elaborate and incredibly detailed, complex way. It's something that we couldn't do within the pages of a comic. Just that amount of detail would be impossible to draw all of the time. Yet when you're creating these statues, you really want to see some beautiful detail on there. And this is it's been an amazing result. So hope you're excited about this new Batman Beyond statue. I know I certainly am. I can't wait to get it into my hands, and I really look forward to seeing all the incredible work that Prime One continue to do.
Hi, my name's Lee Bermejo. You may know my work from DC Comics. I've done a series of graphic novels for them, titles like Joker, Batman Noel, and most recently I did a book with Brian Azzarello called Batman Damned. For a few years, I've been truly fortunate to be able to collaborate with Prime One Studios on a series of statues based on my designs. I have to say it's been one of the most fulfilling and best experiences of my career, bar none. Just to be able to see my designs come to life in statue form with the level of extreme detail and quality that Prime One is able to bring to all of their products has been, the best possible situation. I could not have asked for better creative partners in an endeavor like this. So here you can see some examples of some of our collaborations, like Deadman, one of my personal favorite characters. And most recently, this is the brand new statue based on Batman Damned. First and foremost, I'm a fan of what Prime One Studios does, and as you can see here, I actually am a collector as well. So they've been a company I've been following for quite some time. So again, to be able to work with them is truly been a fantastic experience. And beyond just these collaborations that you can see here, we're actually about ready to release the Joker statue that they've done, which is probably, I have to say, the most accurate and fantastic collaboration yet. I mean, it's truly amazing to see what they've been able to capture with that. And there are photos online, I'm sure, that you can find, and it's a sight to behold, I'm telling you. So I'm really looking forward to adding that to the collection here. And of course, the collaborations don't end there. So if the fine folks at Prime One are cool enough, maybe they will give you guys a sneak peek at something we're currently working on.
Hi, my name is Jason Fabok, and you may have seen some of my work in the pages of DC Comics. I've worked on books such as Justice League: The Dark Side War, Swamp Thing, Detective Comics, and the newly released Batman 3 Jokers. As well as a comic book lover, I also love collectibles, as you can see from my office. And I jumped at the chance when Prime One Studio came to me and asked me if we could do a collaboration on some really cool products. Prime One is hands down the best statue and collectible company in the world, and I just was so ecstatic to think about seeing some of my art represented in these beautiful, big, heavily detailed statues. I was really excited about that, and so we've teamed up, and today we're going to be announcing some of the really cool things that we've been designing over this last year. So let's take a look at that now. So today we're going to lift the curtain and we're going to show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek behind the scenes at what we've been working on. So first we have Superman versus Doomsday. This is an incredible piece of work. Superman fighting Doomsday in a destroyed, rubbleized metropolis. The Superman costume is actually based upon my favorite version of Superman that I had when I was a kid, and that was the old Fleischer Brothers cartoon Superman who had the black logo. I really wanted something classic, and Prime One has asked me to just kind of play around and have some fun with the designs. And we really think that this is going to be a fan favorite statue for Superman fans, especially. Next, we have Wonder Woman battling the three-headed deadly Hydra. Wonder Woman's outfit on this one is based around the outfit I did in Darkseid War. It's like an evolved version of it. And I really wanted to work in this wings and feathers motif. And so as you look at the costume, all of the costume has these wings that kind of wrap around the bodysuit and around the boots. And it's bright and it's shiny. And the detail that the sculptor did on the Hydra itself is just unbelievable. And I think it just looks incredible. It's going to be a showstopper on everybody's shelf. And lastly, the one that you guys have all been waiting for, of course, is Batman. And on this one, we designed this statue based around the cover for Detective Comics 1000, which is this one over here, with Batman standing up on top of the building, smoke is rising from the chimneys, his cape is blowing wildly in the wind, and there's bats, like incredibly detailed bats that are encircling Batman and rising up and around him. And it's big, it's powerful, it's bold, and I'm sure that, I know myself, it's like the Batman statue I've wanted to see in my collection. And I think it looks great, and I can't wait for people to get a hold of this one. So we have much more in the works that's coming down the line. We're designing some really neat stuff right now. And I think that you guys are going to really love the work that Prime One is doing right now. There's a reason why they're the best in the business. And I can't wait for you guys to see these statues in person and also the ones that we're doing in the near future. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Josh Nizzi. I'm an artist in film and video games. Over the years, I've had a number of opportunities to work with Prime One Studios on some different projects, art prints, and some different statue design. I'm excited to talk to you about a new statue that we're announcing, which is the Justice Buster Batsuit. So this was a really fun project for me to work on because I actually designed the Hulkbusters for both Age of Ultron and Infinity War. So to be able to tackle something kind of similar on the DC side was really pretty exciting for me. So this is a suit designed by Batman, along with the help of other members of the Justice League, to be able to fight the Justice League if somehow they go crazy or lose control or something like that. So it has a lot of really specific offensive and defensive weaponry tailored just to take them down. So since Batman doesn't really have any superpowers, I really felt that the design should be somewhere between armor and a vehicle, something that looks like it could actually take a punch from Superman. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Hopefully you guys think it's as cool as I do. We actually have some really cool other announcements coming up pretty soon, both Batman and non-Batman related, so stay tuned for those as well. Thanks.
We love bringing pop culture to life. One of the most interesting projects we work on is whenever we get to bring the big screen to our collection. Immortalizing live-action film through statue and dioramas, combining iconic pose and complex bass to recreate the scene that we have touched our hearts. We hope you enjoy the upcoming live-action content we have for you. Thank you.
映画アリータバトルエンジェル。それは日本の SF サイバーパンクコミックガンムを原作としたジェームス・キャメロンが映画化を熱望した作品です。3DCG で描かれたアリータは発表当時大きな波紋を呼びましたが、告知トレーラー、劇場公開が始まるとそのクオリティの高さに誰もが驚き、原作の再現度の高さに大きな評価を得た作品となっております。そして我々プライムワンスタジオもスタチューの制作を指導。すでに発売となりましたプレミアムマスターラインアリータバーサーカー、こちらの魅力と新作のスタチューのレビューをさせていただきます。まずはこちら、アリータバーサーカー。最も注目すべきポイントはやはりこちらの顔の造形です。3DCG で作られたアリータの瞳の大きさのバランス、この特徴的な部分を見事に再現していると言えるでしょう。滑らかなボディライン、コスチュームから除くバーサーカーボディの複雑なディティールも見事に再現されています。手にしたダマスカスブレードの複雑な模様も見事に再現がされています。全体を見てみましょう。物語の舞台であるアイアンシティの世界観をギュッと凝縮したようなジャンクとサイバーパンクの印象がスタチュー全体の雰囲気作りにうまく機能しています。ベースにはライトアップ機能があり、これもまたムードを盛り上げます。ベースには敵対したであろうハンターウォリアーの残骸がアリータの力強さを物語ります。そして原作とともに登場する重要な人物、イドの武器、ロケットハンマーも原作ファンには見逃せないポイントとなっております。そしてこちらはデラックスの仕様となっており、ワン部の差し替えでアクションフィギュアさながらにポーズを変えることができます。差し替えで劇中後半に登場する警備ロボットからもぎ取られたガトリングガンは自由に配置することが可能です。そしてこちらも原作を踏襲するように自らフェイスペイントを施した頭部が付属します。こちらのアリータバーサーカーボディ、すでに出荷開始、お見逃しなく。プライムワンスタジオのスタチュー制作方法として、このアリータバーサーカーボディのように世界観をギュッと凝縮したスタイルと、劇中のシーンをそのまま抜き出したかのような迫力のあるスタイルがあります。そしてこの最新作、アリータモーターボールトライアウトはまさにそんな劇中の大迫力シーンを抜き出したスタチューとなっております。アリータの頭部は今回も精密に再現。バーサーカーボディの上に着込まれたモーターボールスーツも見事に立体化されています。肩のアーマーに書かれたナンバー99は原作と同様のパーソナルナンバーとなって、これもまたファンをにやりとさせます。数機のボールがそれぞれに回転し、ランダムの動きをするモーターボールをキープするためにしっかりと穴に指を入れてホールドをする設定も原作通りに再現されています。後方で爆散するモーターボーラーは劇中の迫力を演出するためのイメージです。爆炎の中には LED ライトが内蔵されています。劇中で語られなかったシーンを想像して楽しむことができる構成となっています。新再現となっているベースにも注目をしてください。ベース表面にはスピード感のあふれるタイヤ跡が残り、より疾走感を表現しています。側面に施されたメカニカルなディティールラインもモーターボールレース上を凝縮したイメージとなっております。このアリータモーターボールトライアウトの新しい情報はまた近いうちにお知らせいたします。お楽しみに。
And now we're going to take some time to review two of our awesome Predator statues. So starting to my left over here, we have our 1/4 scale Premium Master Line fugitive predator from the latest Predator movie. You may have seen this before. It's actually available for pre-order now. We're going to take some time and give you a quick little top-down review talking about some features and different things about the statue. So let's begin. Starting with the sleek helmet here, we have a few LED designs, a few LED features. First of all, one coming out of his eyes here, as well as moving down his jaw. On his right shoulder, we have the iconic shoulder cannon, also featuring an LED illumination. Don't look at it directly, it might get you. Looking at the back here, if you can see, we have a sculpt dreadlock design. You know, we cannot have Predator without the trademark Predator dreadlocks. Moving down, I'd like to talk about, you know, all the cool details that we've incorporated into the body and into the armor here. I'm talking about everything from, check out the mesh we have here, the mesh design. We have various spikes coming out of his body, just as in the movie. Taking a look at the back, you can see the armor here. And of course, let's talk about this, the shuriken. We actually have a life-size shuriken that you can check out on our website, so you definitely want to look at that. We have the really cool gauntlet coming out right here. Moving down, talk about the base. The base is themed off of the Predator ship, and it actually also has LED lights here, as you can see. Just a really cool statue, definitely commands presence. If you have a dark room, all the LED illuminations are going to look really cool. So you definitely want to get this and add it to your Predator collection if you haven't already. Definitely check it out for pre-order now. So now we're going to do a quick bottom to top review of the stunning Predator Killer statue. So starting with the bottom, the base. The base is actually the pod that the Predator Killer suit was in. And where everyone's wondering, the assassin Predator is trying to get to it. The humans are wondering, what is the weapon that the fugitive Predator bought for the humans? And that weapon is this pod. Inside that pod is this awesome Predator Killer suit. And we got him here. We got him in this really aggressive, I'm going to kill some predators pose. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick 360 of it. Please take note of all the amazing details that we have incorporated into the Predator Killer suit. It's got that really metallic feel from the movie, and we just wanted to bring the feeling of the movie and just the cool feeling that you get when they first debut the Predator Killer. And he is a Predator Killer indeed. If you didn't think one shoulder cannon was enough, the Predator Killer here has two shoulder cannons. Two shoulder cannons with, if you remember from the movie, 6 lasers, 3 on each side. And you can tell he's just ready to kill some predators, you know. Also take note of the size difference. This suit was built for humans. As you can see, you have the Predator Killer next to the fugitive Predator. You see how high he's up on this base compared to this. So you can see a big size difference in the fugitive Predator and the Predator Killer. Moving all the way up, the really nice looking Predator helmet we have here. We have an LED feature coming out of that. And we also have the Predator Killer sculpted dreadlocks here. And we are just so proud and happy to bring this part of the movie and bring this Predator to you. Probably one of the coolest Predators in the whole franchise. And he's a human. He's on our side for once. You're definitely going to want to check this out. This will be available for pre-order soon, so please stay up to date on all of our social media and our website. Once again, this is the Predator Killer. I love saying it, and thanks for listening. You are one beautiful mother.
When thinking of huge monster, one word comes to mind, kaiju. Kaiju is a Japanese word meaning monsters. With the new film coming up next year, we are pleased to show you what we have in store. Enjoy.
The quality of each product is truly breathtaking. The sculpting power of Prime 1 Studio is nothing short of world class. I believe that these wonderful statues will continue to evolve in the area of art, therefore touching the hearts of many across the world. We're not yet finished. Let's continue. Prime 1 Studio has created a smaller line of stylized figures called Cutie 1. Let's jump right into it.
こんにちは。プライムワンスタジオが生み出したぬいぐるみのようでそうでないコレクションフィギュアキューティー1シリーズをご紹介します。どれもキャラクターの印象をぬいぐるみのデザインに落とし込んだ可愛らしいスタイルが特徴です。目はボタン、口はジッパー、縫い目に布のようなテクスチャーが柔らかそうですが、ソフビでできたしっかりとした感触のギャップがお楽しみいただけます。それでは最新のラインナップまで紹介しちゃいます。どうぞ。
これからもどんどんキャラクターが増えていきます。楽しみにしていてください。日本の東京原宿にはこのキューティーワンのフラッグシップショップがあります。可愛らしいキューティーワンオリジナルキャラクターたちもお出迎えしてくれるので、ぜひ遊びに来てください。
How did you like it? Cutie One is extremely cute, isn't it? The flagship store in Harajuku is a very fun shop. If you have a chance to come by, please do so. And remember, there's a Cutie One for everyone. Okay, let's get back with some more statue reviews. Enjoy!
設立当初は映画キャラクターやアメリカンコミックヒーローなどを商品化していたプライムワンスタジオ。我々の制作欲求はそれだけにとどまりません。日本メーカーである我々がこのスタチューというカテゴリーに日本の文化をラインナップに入れることは必然でした。 日本が誇るあの作品も展開中です。こちらの動画をどうぞ。
国内スタチューメーカープライムワンスタジオと
ホビーメーカーメガハウスのタッグにて実現したメガプレミアムマスターラインドラゴンボール Z シリーズ。
世界のスタチューファンの夢が実現したとも言われる第1弾孫悟空スーパーサイヤ人は大きな反響を得たデビューとなりました。
メガハウスの持つジャパンコンテンツプロダクトのノウハウと
プライムワンスタジオが誇る美術的造形力が融合。
コレクターをうならせるマスターピースを目指し展開中です。
それでは第1弾孫悟空スーパーサイヤ人の PV に続き、
現在受注中の第2弾ベジータスーパーサイヤ人の PV をお楽しみください。そして続く第3弾も開発中です。
それでは最新のティーザーをご覧ください。
今後も様々なジャパンコンテンツアイテムが増えていきます。お見逃しなく。
Moving on to the last section of Prime One Studio Next Level Showcase. We hope you've enjoyed all the amazing reviews and product reveals we've shown you so far. If you're still here with us, then we thank you, because we have a special treat for you. What's the last section? Well, stay tuned. We think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Enjoy.
プライムワンスタジオと 3DCG で作られるゲームのキャラクターは非常に相性が良く、作品が完成した際はまるでゲームから出てきたような完成度を誇ります。 プライム1スタジオで最大級クラスの立体化で2分の1スケールがあります。比較的大スケールの4分の1スケールよりもさらなるクオリティで再現されたあの男と、シリーズ待望の彼をご覧ください。プライム1スタジオが表現するのはキャラクターだけではありません。作品のテーマ、世界観、要素などを盛り込み、キャラクターのみを立体化するものだけでなく、キャラクターを取り巻く環境を立体化するものもあります。サバイバルホラーゲームのヒット作から主人公の2人をそれぞれ立体化しました。それはまさに立体化されたサバイバルホラー。様々な要素がハイクオリティで再現されるジオラマタイプのスタチューの登場です。 いよいよ最後のサプライズになります。全世界のコレクタブルファンのためにプライムワンスタジオは様々なクリエイター、メーカーと協力し合い、世の中が出してほしいあのアイテムを実現していきます。このアイテムもきっとその一つとなることだと思います。それでは最後までご覧ください。
Well, how did you like it? We hope you've enjoyed our Prime One Studio Next Level Showcase. Our mission is to leave a lasting impression on the world through the immortalization of your favorite pop culture heroes and villains. We thank you for joining us on this journey and continuing down the road with us. Your continued patronage and support is what keeps us going, and we continue to provide you with awesome content. Take your collection to the next level. We're waiting for you. Until next time, have a Prime Day.